Exactor, Triactus, Superfactor wagering, and it kicks off the daily double. $3,200 claiming race for maiden fillies and mares. Leading things off, number 1, Rascal Star. Alexi Rizzo is up. Ray Bassetti owns. Ron Scott trains. Number 2, by Reed Decree. Blanford Stewart aboard. Don Gibb owns. Rod Haynes, your trainer. And number 3 is L.A. Pickles. Wanapango, your jockey. Courtney Ross owns and trains. And number 4, Bailey on Ice. Now ridden by Freddie Fuentes. Tim Moccasin is off all of his mounts. He was injured the other day. So Freddie Fuentes is up on number 4, Bailey on Ice. Nolan Little Bear owns and trains. And number 5, Turf Scooter. Bob Gwillem owns and trains. Andrew Wright, the jockey. And number 6, Oral Bennis up on Who Dat Shram. Rocky Mountain Turf Club Stables own. Caitlin Fenton, your trainer. And there is your field of 6, and they're going to post for race number 1 in 6 minutes. We'll now give you the rest of the changes on the day. Like we said, Tim Moccasin was injured a couple days ago. He's off his mounts today. In race 2, number 1, Mrs. Rascal, is now ridden by Wanapango. It's race 2, number 1, Mrs. Rascal. Wanapango is now the jock. Race number 3, the 3-horse Leah's Bell, is now ridden by Trevor Simpson. That's race 3, number 3, Leah's Bell. Trevor Simpson is now your rider. And in race number 4, the 4-horse Year of the Maw, is now ridden by Alexi Rizzo. That's number 4, A Year of the Maw in the 4th race, now ridden by Alexi Rizzo. In race number 5, there's one scratch. Scratch number 4, Battle Chief. That's race 5. Scratch number 4, Battle Chief. And in the finale, race number 6, the 6-horse Vernon Cat is now ridden by Blanford Stewart. That's race 6, the 6-horse Vernon Cat. Blanford Stewart is now your rider. And those are the changes so far on the day. We'll keep you posted. Good luck, everybody. All right, looks like we're good to go, loaded and at the post for race number 1. And they're off. On the inside, Rascal Star right up alongside, moving up quickly now is by Reed Decree. Outside from there, Bailey on Ice. Far outside of that is Who Dat Shram. In behind there is Turf Scooter, and trilling the field in the early going is L.A. Pickles. Up front, 2-horse Battle. On the inside is by Reed Decree. On the outside of that, Bailey on Ice. There's your front 2. Third place belongs to Rascal Star. Then you've got Who Dat Shram, followed by Turf Scooter, and trilling the field still is L.A. Pickles. Around the turn they go. 3-horse Battle up front now. On the inside, by Reed Decree. In between horses, it is Bailey on Ice. And on the outside, looking to gain some ground, Rascal Star starts to kick it in. Back from there, you've got Turf Scooter. Then it is going to be Who Dat Shram along with L.A. Pickles. Up front with the lead now, pulling away actually. Rascal Star now makes a big move. Gets out front by 2-3 lengths. Second place belongs to Byrie Decree. Now coming up is going to be Bailey on Ice. Bailey on Ice now up for second. Now a big run's coming from L.A. Pickles from off the pace. Around that final turn they come, and down the stretch it's going to be Rascal Star. Coming late now is Turf Scooter actually with a big run, but it's going to be Rascal Star, Turf Scooter for second. In third place, Byrie Decree. And we will say congratulations to the winning connections in race 1, number 1, Rascal Star. Ray Bassetti owns, Ron Scott trains, Alexi Rios on board. 1 Rascal Star pays $4.90 win, 310 place 210 show, and second number 5 Turf Scooter, $8.40 place 230 show, and number 2 by Decree, 210 to show. $1 Super Factor, $201.45. $2 Exactor, $43.30, and a $2 try is $82.70. Once again, just a reminder, in race number 2, the one-horse Mrs. Rascal is now ridden by Juana Pango. That's the upcoming second race. Number 1, Mrs. Rascal. Juana Pango is now your jockey. Leading things off, number 1 is Mrs. Rascal. Juana Pango is now your jockey. Ray Lassetti owns and Ron Scott trains. Number 2 is Wild Star. Godfrey Weaselhead owns and trains. Alexi Rizzo is in the irons. Number 3, Bluebell Jam, ridden by Jose Arocha. Oliva Kettleson owns and Jim Depew trains. Number 4, Weekend Action. Clint Rycroft, your owner trainer. Blanford Stewart, the jockey. Number 5, Red Sparrow. Gordon Howe owns. Gary Marks trains. Trevor Simpson rides. And rounding out this field, number 6 is Mia Angels. Freddie Fuentes up. Megan Clark owns. Nellie Peugeot trains. And there is your field of 6. Traveling 6 furlongs. Post time in 5 minutes. 5 minutes to post. loaded and at the post for race 2. And they're off. A nice clean start on the outside. Mia Angel is trying to gun up, but not going to get to the lead. Red Sparrow inside from there toward the center of the track. It's a weekend action on the inside rail. Mrs. Rascal. Back from there, you've got Wild Star along with Bluebell Jam. In front of the grandstand for the first time, 2-horse battle up front on the inside. It is Red Sparrow. Outside from there, you've got Mia Angels. These two are locked up. Stalking from third, it's going to be Weekend Action. There's your front 3. 5 lengths back from that to Mrs. Rascal. Then it's going to be Bluebell Jam. And after that, trailing the field, it's Wild Star. Up front with the lead now, Red Sparrow has taken off. Trevor Simpson's got the lead on the inside, stalking its Weekend Action, looking for a place to roll. On the outside of that, Mia Angel. There's your front 3, several lengths back from there. Now coming with some run, Wild Star starts to kick it in and make a move. Might gain some ground here, it looks like. But up front, still going to be Red Sparrow rolling along nicely in second place. It's a Weekend Action. Around that final turn they come. And down the stretch, Red Sparrow heading for home. But look how late close here from Wild Star on the inside. Also coming now is Weekend Action at the wire. Oh, too close to call. There's going to be a photo on the top end, and the stewards have already posted an inquiry into this. And we'll say congratulations to the connections of number 5, Red Sparrow, Gordon Hogg owns, Gary Marks trains, Trevor Simpson, your rider. And if we can have your attention, there's going to be a change in the order. Number 5, Red Sparrow, was disqualified from first and placed third. Your new order is going to be 4-2-5-1. That's 4-2-5-1 will be the new order of finish. Number 5, Red Sparrow, disqualified for interference, placed behind number 2, Wild Star. 4-2-5-1, your new top 4. And here are your prices. Number 4, Weekend Action pays $16.10 to win. 5.10 place, $2.90 show. And second, number 2, Wild Star, $12 place, $5 show. Number 5, Red Sparrow, $2.90 to show. $1 Super Factor, $563.90. $2 Exacta, $108.50. And a $2 Try, $152.70. And Clinton Rycroft, if we can have your attention, that's Clinton Rycroft. If you can please take your 6 furlongs the distance, Exactor, Triactor, Superfactor wagering. Things off. Number one is Smiling Bay, Dale Schaffer owns, Nelly Peugeot trains. Freddie Fuentes, the jockey. Number three, please note Trevor Simpson now rides Leah's Bell. Pete Knight, Colton Mead own, Colton Mead trains. Number four, Catwalk Queen, ridden by Oral Bennett, Bruce Ironshirt, and Max Gibbon, Caitlin Fatten, your trainer. Number five is Danny's Ponte. Peter Fuller owns, Gail McConaughey trains. Alexi Rizzo is on board. Rounding out things, number six, Fast As You, Pink Cloud Racing owns, Courtney Ross trains. Andrew Wright, the rider. And number two, who skipped post parade, is Shadow Pond. Blanford Stewart rides. Kelly and Laura Strandquist own, Calvin Strandquist, your trainer. And that is your field of six, traveling 6 furlongs in 5 minutes. 5 minutes a post. Yep. 6 furlongs, the distance. It's waiting on Fast As You in the 6th hole, and we're good to go. Fast As You has some indecision right now. Come on, baby, get in there. And Fast As You is in. We're loaded and at the post, and they are off. On the inside, Smiling Bay and Shadow Pond right there. Also right there as well, Leah's Bell. Center of the track for Catwalk Queen. On the outside, Fast As You and trailing in the early going, but not by much, Danny's Ponte. Tightly packed group here up front now with the lead. It's going to be Leah's Bell takes over. On the outside of that, it's Fast As You. In between horses is Catwalk Queen. Also on the rail, saving ground, is Shadow Pond. This is a tightly packed group. Back from there, Smiling Bay, and trailing right now, it is Danny's Ponte. Around the turn they go, and now emerging with the lead, it is Leah's Bell. Jumps out front. Right there, though, it's going to be Catwalk Queen. On the outside from there, Fast As You. On the inside, Shadow Pond. Now making a move. It's Smiling Bay. Starts to take off. Smiling Bay shows a burst here and takes off with Freddie Fuentes up into third and vying for the lead. Up front now on the outside, Catwalk Queen. In between horses, Leah's Bell. On the inside, Smiling Bay, who made a big move there. On that final turn they come, and down the stretch, Smiling Bay on the inside. Catwalk Queen on the outside trying to fight back. Smiling Bay, Catwalk Queen. Smiling Bay on the inside, Catwalk Queen on the outside. Smiling Bay hangs on. 1-4 in a photo. We'll say congratulations to the winning connections in race 3, number 1, Smiling Bay, ridden to victory by Freddie Fuentes. Dale Schaffer owns, Nelly Peugeot trains. Here are your prices. Number 1, Smiling Bay, 1040 win, 470 place 280 show. And second, number 4, Catwalk Queen, 420 place 210 show. And number 3, Aaliyah's Bell, 230 show. $1 Super Factor, 264.15. $2 Exactor, 24.60, and a $2 try is $74.30. Looking ahead to race number 4, we have one rider change to pass on. Number 4, Year of the Ma, is now ridden by Alexi Rizzo. That's upcoming 4th race. Number 4, Year of the Ma. Alexi Rizzo is now your rider. Triactor wagering plus the pick 3 kicks off in race 4. 7 furlongs our distance. 3-year-olds and up. $3,200 claim tag. Things off. Number 1, Pages Peak. Oral Bennett on board. Darlene Rowan owns. Les Adams trains. Number 2, the hybrid. Jason and Kelsey Coney own. Clinton Rycroft trains. Blanford Stewart rides. Number 3, Jose Rocha up on Phantom Zip. Jim Depew, your owner trainer. And Alexi Rizzo is now on number 4, Year of the Ma. Len Hambley owns. Gail McConaughey trains. And number 5, Smart as Attack. Gary Marks owns and trains. Trevor Simpson, your rider. There is your field of 5 traveling 7 furlongs. Post time 7 minutes. 7 minutes to post. The horses are now at the post. And they are off. Out with the early speed, the hybrid jumps out front. On the outside of that is Smart as Attack on the inside third. Pages Peak in fourth. It is a Phantom Zip. And back from there, trailing in the early going Year of the Ma. Up front, it's the hybrid with the lead, but right there, you've got Phantom Zip. These two are going to be locking up. Inside trip for Pages Peak. And further back from that, it's Year of the Ma. Up front, 2-horse battle on the inside, the hybrid. On the outside, it's Smart as Attack. Then you've got the Phantom Zip on the outside, third. Fourth place belongs to Pages Peak. And still trailing is a Year of the Ma. Into that turn they go. And with the lead is the hybrid, still cruising along nicely, but not going away. Smart as Attack continues to stalk and be right there. Third place belongs to Phantom Zip, not far off it as well. On the inside, fourth, Pages Peak. Tightly packed bunch here, trailing by 6. It's Year of the Ma. Quarter mile to go now. The hybrid has been there all the way. Can it go gate to wire? We will find out. Second place right now belongs to Smart as Attack, still stalking. Third place is the Phantom Zip. In fourth, Pages Peak. Up front, with the lead, the hybrid starting to cut into that lead, though. It's Smart as Attack. Smart as Attack looks like he's getting dangerous right now. Back in third. Phantom Zip around that final turn. And down the stretch, the hybrid with the lead. Smart as Attack trying to keep up, but the hybrid now finds another gear and pulls away. The hybrid will pick it up. 2, 5, 3, 4. And we'll say congratulations to the unofficial winning connections in race 4. Number 2, the hybrid, Blanford Stewart on board. Jason and Kelsey Coney own. Clinton Rycroft, your trainer. Once again, 2 claims of foul. 3 on 2 out of the gate, 4 on 5 out of the gate. Hold all tickets. And thank you so much. And that is the call to post for race number 5, Exactor Triactor Superfacta Wagering. 5 furlong sprint, $2,000 claiming tag, non-winners of the year. Things off. Number 1, Rocky Bar of Gold. Freddie Fuentes up. Colton Weaselhead owns. Godfrey Weaselhead, your trainer. Number 2 is Wirebound. Paul Adams owns. Rusty Smith trains. Trevor Simpson, the jockey. And number 3 is Major Magic. Jack Bowen owns. Clinton Rycroft trains. Blanford Stewart, the jockey. Number 4 is a scratch. And number 5 is Stormwalker, ridden by Oral Bennett. Ellison Clapton owns and trains. Number 6, running things out, Marlene Calhoun and Roger Lopez. Marlene Calhoun owns, Roger Lopez trains. Boozin' Time. Alexi Rizos on board. There's your abbreviated field of 5 going to post in 6 minutes. 6 minutes to post. Now less than 2 minutes to post, less than 2 minutes. Now less than 1 minute to post, less than 1 minute to post. Loaded now and at the post. And they're off. Out with the early speed, Major Magic jumps right out on the inside. Rocky Bar of Gold, there's your front two. And back from there, it's Wire Bound. And outside of that, you've got Booze and Time. Up front with the lead, it's Major Magic cruising along nicely. Second place belongs to Rocky Bar of Gold. Back from there, it's going to be Major Magic along with Wire Bound. Up front with the lead, it's going to be Major Magic cruising along nicely. 3 lengths back from there to Rocky Bar of Gold. Coming from third now, Booze and Time. In fourth place, it's Wire Bound. Up front, Major Magic still controlling the pace, but now coming with some run. Booze and Time is looking dangerous. Booze and Time lets loose and is coming to call. 3 lengths back from there to Rocky Bar of Gold, followed by Wire Bound. Up front now is still going to be Major Magic around that final turn and down the stretch. Major Magic and Booze and Time going to battle this one out. Major Magic on the inside. Booze and Time on the outside trying to stalk. Major Magic's going to hang on. 3, 6, 1, 2. The winning connections. Number 3, Major Magic, ridden to victory by Blanford Stewart. Jack Bolin owns. Clinton Rycroft, your trainer. Here are your prices. Number 3, Major Magic, $5.40 win, $2.40 place, $2.10 show. And second, number 6, Boozin' Time. Plays $2.10 show. Number 1, Rocky Bar of Gold, $2.50 show. Or Super Factor, $7. $2 Exactor, $9.40. $2 Try, $14.60. Full refunds on number 5. Long. Race number 6, the finale, 5 furlong sprint, Exactor, Triactor, Super Factor, 3 rolls and up. Claim tag $2,500. Things off, number 1 is Wits Stamp. Freddie Fuentes on board, Len Hambley owns, Gil McConaughey trains. Once again, the horses are going to go straight down to the starting gate. Number 2, Storm in Paris, Jim Depew owns and trains, Alexi Rizzo's up. Number 3, Sure Am Fancy, ridden by Oral Bennett, Darlene Roan owns, Les Adams your trainer. Number 4, It's a Beautiful Day, Juanapango, your jockey, John Poirier owns and trains. Number 5, Locked and Loaded, Clinton Rycroft owns and trains, Trevor Simpson the jockey. Number 6, Please Note, Blandford Stewart is now riding Vernon Cat. Curtis Ermine Skin owns and trains. And number 7 is Off the Grid. Nolan Little Bear owns and trains. Andrew Wright, your jockey. There's your field of 7, and they're heading right down to the starting gate. Less than 1 minute to post. Less than 1 minute to post. For race number 6. And they're off. Out with some early speed. Vernon Cat jumps out. Inside from that, Storm in Paris. On the inside from there, it's Wit Stamp. There's your front group. Back from there on the outside, Off the Grid. On the inside from there is Sure and Fancy. And trailing in the early going, you've got It's a Beautiful Day. Up front with the lead now, it's going to be Locked and Loaded. Cruising along in second place, Vernon Cat. Back from there, several lengths back from there, it's going to be Wit Stamp. And now coming outside of that, it's Storm in Paris. On the inside, you've got Off the Grid. Up front with the lead, all by himself right now, Locked and Loaded, cruising along nicely. Second place belongs to Vernon Cat still. Now coming up from third, it's Wit Stamp. Out from there, you've got Storm in Paris. Around that final turn, they're coming down, and it still is Locked and Loaded cruising along, and down the stretch comes Locked and Loaded still in second place. It's Vernon Cat. Coming down the stretch, it's going to be Locked and Loaded all the way. 5, 6, 1. Is number 5, Locked and Loaded, ridden to victory by Trevor Simpson. Clinton Rycroft owns and trains.